Well, hello again. For sure, by now, most of you guys have wondered where do I fly? What's my club name? And today, I will be going over that an interview I did to my club president. But first of all, that's right there is the club I fly to. It's located on Dyer Park in West Palm Beach, Florida. My club name is RC Bush Pilots. We was established in 1981, but let's keep it short and ask my club president some questions. So here's the first part of a couple of questions I asked him. Hey, Yomi, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad. Thank you.
Can you tell me your full name and what's your role on the club?
Well, my name is Johnny Feaster, and I'm a jack of all trades right now. I was the contest director and safety officer, but we have new safety officers, and I'm presently the president, and we have a full membership, which is really good. We have about 89 to maybe 90 members, and we've been established since 1981 at this field here. We started a long time ago in the 70s, back off of Southern Boulevard. We flew at John Prince Park. We even flew off of Hood Road before it was built up.
What's the biggest mistake?
All right. One of the biggest mistakes someone can fly getting into this hobby, it can be expensive. You can spend a lot of money on an aircraft, but one of the biggest mistakes is buying an aircraft that they can't fly and doing it on their own without a little bit of help. And our club members, most of the guys in our club, or a lot of them, will help you out learn to fly. So try to stay within your expertise. Get a beginner aircraft with all the safe modes on it, and you don't have to spend a lot of money. Sometimes you can buy them on eBay or Facebook, or most of the time.
The first plane you get is one of the big deals, as it will set how much you're gonna get motivated on the hobby, because you get a plane that you crash right at the bat or it's not good for training, and that's gonna demotivate you and kill your hopes for the hobby. So as getting one of these, as the picture, that's the apprentice from Horizon Hobby, is a big deal, because you're gonna see how easy it is to learn to fly, and you're gonna hone your skills until you are ready to move to the next plane. I seen people flying on parks, small parks, or in the street on their houses, and that's not safe. uh, and we enforce safe just because you either learn it the hard way when it happens to you, or seeing other people getting caught or whatever. Now, uh, next I'm gonna ask him, why it's so important, or it's good, to join a club. You get fun, you learn, you are with people, always hearing stories, and you have more fun when you go to a park. And yeah, maybe you are antisocial, maybe you're not, but you start talking to people, meeting people, and it makes the hobby better. But let's hear him a little bit more.
You get a safe place to fly. That's the biggest thing. You get a safe area that's controlled, and everyone here knows the rules and regulations. A lot of people take an airplane, they buy it, they take it to a nearby park and hit a tree or a pole, or even worse, hit someone else. This is a safe environment with a lot of help, and it's good.
Now, joining the club is not free. We have a fee, a first time fee, and then a recurrent fee every year. But talking to some people, my club, or our RC Bush Pilot, is one of the cheapest clubs in South Florida.
With that, our club, we only charge for first-time members. It's $50 for the first year, and then it's $35 every year out. And that helps paint the sheds, maintain the runway, do the cookouts, and stuff like that.
Yeah. Now,
And
if you're thinking of just driving through the park, meeting some club people, try to do it during the weekend. There's always people during the week, but it's more random. On the weekend, it will be more of a crowd, and you will be able to meet some people. So let's see what Johnny has to say about meeting people on the weekend.
Most of the guys that come to this park, a lot of them you'll find out that they're professionals that have been working and they retired and they want something else to do. A lot of guys are pilots, ex-pilots. I had a license, and a lot of guys here had their license. They're ex-military flyers. I just flew private license, but and they like to do something that doesn't. It's not a very exercise. It's just mind control, and you learn to build these things. Once you build something and put it in the air, it's kind of satisfactory. It gives you something to do. It's a neat hobby, and it's entertaining.
This plane took me around 3 years to make because I was on and off on it. I could not get the weight and balance correctly, but it flew great. Uh, Now, what you can expect with the hobby, I use cheap motors and I had to do a go around and one motor fell and that was it. But I was happy and proud that the plane flew. Proof of concept, this plane is 8 feet long wingspan. I use a full foam board panel for it. Now that didn't demotivate me from the hobby. It helped me a lot to learn a lot and for my next projects. I still have it. I don't think I'm gonna fix it, but talking about things that demotivate you, that can be a big one to demotivate you. And other things, I went to a club once and the guys were not friendly. So I'm gonna go to Johnny, see, because that's something that can happen to you.
hey, Johnny, and have you ever it happened to me personally. Have you ever gone to another club and tried to start, and you feel that people are not friendly? Uh,
Well, yes, I have, and I tell you, this club is different. I don't understand why we are so different, but yeah, sometimes when you go to a club, you feel like, well, these guys all hang together and they got a little clique going. But our club, you'll find that when you come here in Push Pilots, uh, someone will always come up to you and say, "Hi, my name is Johnny, or my name is Christian, or my name is Mike," and they'll always try to help you out, and they're not too pushy. It's kind of a easygoing bunch of guys, and we're just here to have fun. Nothing serious, but it is, like I said, we try to fly within the rules, and we will ask you if you have your AMA and your FAA license and stuff, and that's just part of being safe. That's it.
Now, we thought this club was established. Obviously, it's a group of people, but now, as the requirements get harder and more requirements, you have to apply with the MAMA and with, I don't know, even the FAA, but yeah, you have to apply to them to certify the club, the field, so you can get a ceiling. Normally you can fly up to 400 feet, but we get certified to 700. Johnny is going to talk about more about that, but yeah, it's not just putting a runway and now everybody can fly, at least not in a public area like this.
In order to establish this park, we had to go through Parks and Recreations, and we acquired this piece of property, and we put in a 360-foot long paved runway, and right next to the runway is a grass runway, and it's east-west orientation. 360 yards to our west is the turnpike. So when you take off, you have to bank out to the right. You fly within the AMA 400 feet by 1,500. North of us is a golf course, so it's pretty far away. It's a good quarter mile away, and then all the other area is open. So you just fly within the AMA, and you've got plenty of room. They fly jets. We fly helicopters. We have a special helicopter place. There's plenty of parking. We put in shelters for the shade, tables, and it's got a safety fence. like I said,
Hey Johnny, so you doing a cookup? I'm not gonna be here. I have to go work.
oh, you're gonna miss some of the greatest hamburgers in the world.
Yeah, so I know you do hamburger, hot dogs,
yeah.
but you do more on those cookouts.
Yes, we do. During the cook, we have a little meeting, and during the meeting, after the meeting, we'll have an auction for like aircraft that people donate to give back. That's one way we run fundraiser, and we'll do a 50-50 raffle, which is, tickets. I think they're $5 for a dollar a piece, or $6 for $5. And we do a 50-50. You get half, we get half. That's another way of raising money. And then we'll do a swap meet. So bring whatever you want to bring, and bring your junk, get rid of it. That's what I do.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, hey Johnny, you mentioned something about safety officers, and what's that? What can you elaborate about that?
Absolutely. Safety is one of the most biggest concerns here. You don't want to hit someone else. You want to know where your aircraft is at all times, and you want to know, what your orientation. You want to know what the weather is, and you want to keep your eye on your airplane. You don't want to lose track of it, and you don't want to keep looking for it all the time. That's really a concern. You don't want to hit somebody or a car in the parking lot. And just be aware of, keep.
But that's what officers do.
Yeah, safety officers will help you do that sometimes. Sometimes you lose control, and sometimes you don't.
Okay.
Well, I hope you guys like the video. It was long. I wanted to do this interview so you guys meet the club president. Next video is gonna be about a little bit more interview with him and some other club members. This is to promote the club and to promote the hobby. Whoever is there wants to join, and hope we can see you at the park. See you on the next video.